just let me hold your hand, dear. Do, come and have a drink or two down at the old Bull and Bush, Bush, Bush. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high, nearly reach the sky. Then like my dreams they fade and die. Fortune's always hiding, I've looked everywhere. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. Everybody knows the next one. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle made for two. Let's all go down the Strand, let's all go down the Strand. I'll be leader, you can march behind. Come with me and see what we can find. Let's all go down the Strand. Have a banana. Oh, what a happy band. That's the place of fun and noise, all amongst the girls and boys. And let's all go down the Strand. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London so. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I think of her wherever I go. I get a funny feeling inside of me, just walking up and down. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London. One more time. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London so. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I think of her wherever I go. I get a funny feeling inside of me, just walking up and down. Big finish! Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London town. Oh, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, and there they are, standing in a row. Big one, small one, some as big as your head. You give them a twist, a flick of the wrist, that's what the showman said. Oh, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Every ball you throw will make me rich. And there stands my wife, the idol of my life, singing roll a ball, a ball, a penny. Everybody singing roll a ball, a penny, a pitch. Singing roll a ball, a penny, a pitch. Roll a ball, roll a ball, singing roll a ball, a penny a pitch. Oh, what a beauty! I've never seen one as big as that before. Hey, oh, what a beauty! It must be 2 foot long or even more. It's such a lovely colour, so nice and round and fat. I never thought a marrow could grow as big as that. Oh, what a beauty! I've never seen one as big as that before. Once more with feeling, I've never seen one as big as that before. Roll up your trousers, I've never seen one as big as that before. My old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold-blooded trousers and he lives in a council flat. He looks a proper nonna in his great big gold-nailed boots. He makes a fuss when he pulls them up, then he goes to the daisy roots. But we all know this one. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain, coming round the mountain, coming round the mountain when she comes. Everybody singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, aye, yippee, aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Come and make eyes at me down at the old Bull and Bush. Da, 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 da. Come, drink some port wine with me down at the old Bull and Bush. Hear the little German band, da, 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 da. Just let me hold your hand, dear. a drink or two down at the old Bull and Bush, Bush, Bush. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air.
Get any streaming done, but we're here and we are ready to do some fantastic live stream. People are saying we're muted still. We shouldn't be muted because the Blue Yeti is coming through just fine. Let me just go ahead and check this here.
Oh, I can hear it now.
You can hear it? Okay, that's good. You can definitely hear it. Okay, fantastic stuff, fantastic stuff. Yeah, I can hear it. You're just trolling me, buddy. They're just trolling. I can hear myself right now. You absolute swines you are. Okay, so let me just go and pull that up now. Now that person has done interrupting our live stream. Hello, everyone. So, what are we going to be doing today? We're going to be doing, what is it called?
Steel Dawn.
Steel Dawn, the brand new story content for Fallout 76. It's going to be pretty special. Like, we've actually played a little bit of this already. We played about 2.5 hours of it on the private test server.
Yeah.
But that was quite a few weeks ago. Quite a while ago. I must say, I never actually finished Steel Dawn on the private test server. You probably should, you know, for the sake of balancing and bug fixing and all that kind of stuff, but we just never got around to it. But we're going to go and tackle it today. But of course, Steel Dawn came with a bunch of other updates, including the shelters are now available in the game for everyone to use. This is something I threw together kind of quickly today, using the free shelter that everybody has. In fact, I think it's the only shelter that you can get right now, this free one.
I think so.
And I made a targeting range. It's pretty darn cool, actually. I will have a full video on this, you know, a proper building video. But this is just a little bit of a taster, teaser thing of what you can do using the shelters. I mean, I like the shelters, but there are a bunch of things that I don't like about it. Primarily, lack of display cases, lack of vendors, and lack of interior farming and stuff like that. Because it would be nice to just have a completely, fully functional settlement inside a shelter, because then, since I'm someone who makes camps all the time, I will always at least have my own private personal home, which can do everything in the game, including getting food and stuff like that. But it's not the case. It's just for decoration at the minute, so
I'm
so
okay
good.
with not having vendors or food in there. I'm okay with that. But I do feel like, for me, what I want this to be is where I keep all my collectibles. So I want to have my bobblehead stand and all my magazines, because I have like every magazine. But I can't have them in my camp because they take up so much budget.
Way too much budget.
Way too much budget. And so I want to have a place where I can put those things, but you can't at the moment. So I'm hoping in the future maybe they'll figure out a way to do it. But it looks like at the moment it's intended. It's not like they accidentally left it out.
No, like it's deliberately not available right now. Or at least, maybe necessarily might go in the future, I don't know. But as of right now, we just got to be vocal saying we want display cases, essentially.
We need them.
And because there's loads of things which we could do. Like, for example, I can see Sir Roderick Quincy Von Thunderbot in the Magnificent High King of Australia is here in the chat. Someone like him has all the power armor in the game.
So much.
I'm sure they'd love to put all of their power armor displays inside a shelter for people to visit, but you can't. So, how about we stop complaining about shelters, because we'll have a full video on this, and then we will get going. But it is pretty cool. You know, it's like you can go and shoot targets and stuff like that. We've got a little ammo shop and stuff. Not an actual shop, of course, because you can't have vendors. We've got some kind of basic, you know, tinkerer's benches and stuff like that. You know, we've got, like, universal power. The entire settlement has actually got its own power right here that I put in. You know, normally you have to do wiring and stuff like that. But in this case, I've actually got my own power conduits going across the entire ceiling. Completely conspicuous. You would never notice. But it's all there. And, but yeah, we'll do a proper video on it and stuff like that. But let's get ready to go, shall we? It's Steel Dawn here. Let's go and leave my shelter and get ready for some Steel Dawning. So, Brotherhood of Steel returning. Brotherhood of Steel. Controversial kind of decision to bring that, the Brotherhood of Steel, really. Primarily because they've kind of been done a lot. I know they're fan favourites and so many people love the Brotherhood of Steel. Especially if you're, say, a younger Fallout fan. You know, you maybe joined in number 3. You might be a huge fan of the Brotherhood of Steel.
They're not my favourite.
Personally, not my favourite either. But, you know, they're a cool faction. they definitely have a special identity within Fallout. When you think of Fallout, you think of the dude in power armor with like the big Gatling gun or something like that. You know, that's Fallout, and that's primarily what Brotherhood of Steel are. They're the dudes in power armor. So it's pretty cool overall, but not everyone is a fan. But anyways, how about we go visit them? How about we go and visit them? Oh yeah.
So the Brotherhood, over the last few months, prior to this update going live, we had some smaller events and some smaller things happening in Fallout 76 leading up to the Brotherhood arriving. So we had the radio signal and we had Fortifying Atlas. That was a
big community event.
And so we've known that the Brotherhood have been on the horizon for a long time, and they've finally turned up now. And it's kind of up to us to go in and be like, hey, what are you about?
Kind of be like, hey, you, I don't like your Brotherhood. I don't know.
Disgusting.
Hey, come on, that was fun. You can have a bit of Avril in your chat, why not?
Yuck.
Okay, so let me just go ahead and adjust this because I can't actually see some of the important information of the stream. And then we will get ready to go. But one thing I should stress, people, I'd really appreciate it if you guys, if you're enjoying this live stream, shared it with people. Because as we said, we've been away for a long time. Perfect time for my camera to cut out right there, then turn back on. We've been away for a long time, and YouTube does not like it when you do that. So therefore, it doesn't send out notifications, it doesn't remind people, stuff like that, and some people may have just forgotten we exist, just naturally. So I'd really appreciate it, if you enjoy the stream, to share the stream on social media. Share it onto Twitter, you can go ahead and @ me, @final_render, and also PsykerGirl, she's on there as well. And any other Fallout stuff, you know, Bethesda UK, I'm sure they'd retweet it if they saw you guys talking about it. But yeah, so I'd really appreciate it if you could, if you enjoy the stream. So, how about we go visit the Brotherhood? PsykerGirl's already there.
I am. Also, it is now free to travel to Fort Atlas.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Very nice.
I didn't realise that. But one thing I do like about the Brotherhood is that they have taken over Fort Atlas, and it's slowly changed over time as they got nearer, as we as a community started to build it.
Yes.
Here we go. So, this is Fort Atlas, which was previously known as the Atlas Observatory. So, that original version of the Atlas Observatory, you can never really go back to it.
Nope.
Yeah, that's gone now. Because, you know, it's a persistent game. So, the way that it looks right now, it's very different to the way the entire map looked when the game first came out.
Very different.
And it's always going to be that way. Presumably, those original versions will never be seen again. But anyways, it is time to go and start our missions with the Brotherhood. So the first thing I'm going to do is listen to the Brotherhood message. So let's go and do that. Let's see if I can turn this up a bit.
You are no longer facing the wasteland alone.
Still
The
really quiet.
Brotherhood has returned. Our mission is to help you lead a better, safer life, free from the dangers left behind in the wake of the Great War.
I think it's just quiet in general. Anyway, she's basically saying, hey, we're the Brotherhood and we're the good guys. Listen to us. But that's not necessarily true, essentially.
Well,
And yeah, we actually got 50 caps just for listening to that thing.
yes.
Okay, and then it lost the signal, so you can only listen to that once. Okay.
I just have to say,
Go on.
so Rhetoric says, love your vote, PsykerGirl. Yeah, I haven't really done anything with it. It has a clown in a cage. And that's kind of it. I think it has some cats on the wall, maybe.
We might have to go visit at some point in the stream. Go visit Psyker's shelter. Okay.
Good to see you again. Welcome to Fort Atlas.
So this is Russell Dorsey. We obviously know Russell Dorsey. We know Russell Dorsey because he was the one who set up the initial missions to build up this place. You know, when we actually did it as a community, it was this dude. So he's just going to welcome us. And let's just say, we're not going to necessarily do every single part of this, by the way. You know, we'll just kind of go straight for the main objective. So, but he's got loads of stuff we can talk about. You know, you can talk about the lore and stuff like that. Who are the Brotherhood? But let's just say, we want to speak to someone in charge.
Looking to sign up? Or just curious? Well, either way, I guess it's not me you want to talk to. Most of the fort's off limits to civilians, but if you're interested, Knight Shin's in charge of the new recruits. He's very serious about protocol and security, so you'll have to speak to him first if you want to get anywhere.
Okay then, so we've got to go and talk to Knight Shin, and he is the one in charge right now. So one thing I do need to mention, which is going to be a little bit, or might be a little bit controversial with this entire DLC, My character, if you look at that hat, is an Enclave character. And the Enclave and the Brotherhood typically are not good buddies. They've butted heads a couple times.
Yeah,
Well,
you could say that.
that being said, they haven't butted heads at this stage of the Fallout lore.
Well, no, because the Enclave is still...
They're still kind of explaining. And also, we just got a $5 donation from Serial Boar, who says, friendly advice, take your time with this DLC. You'll probably complete it in this one live stream. And hey, Serial Boar, thanks very much for the donation right there. That's really kind of you. First donation of the day. First donation. That's really kind of you. In fact, all of our alert graphics actually aren't up right now. We need to go see if we can find them. But yeah, so this is a short DLC. We do know already that this is definitely a short DLC because, as far as we're aware, this is a two-parter. You know, we got this initial one, Steel Dawn, and then there's going to be some more later on down the line from what we're kind of guessing. So that's pretty cool, but we don't really know anything else
This is like
other
part
than that.
one.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like a prelude quest kind of thing. So, let's get ready to go in. Okay, so I've actually entered as a team leader.
Yeah.
So we're doing it for me, essentially. I mean, you can go off and do your own thing if you want to, Psyker.
It's fine.
No? Okay, fair enough. Maybe we do it twice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Twice the fun.
Plus, I get caps from you doing stuff.
That's true. Sponging off me.
I have real duties to attend to. The outer
He said
perimeter is
duties.
still unsecured, the provisions aren't properly stowed, and we're awash in hopefuls. I have no time to be babysitting civilians.
Babysitting civilians.
Your duties are what I say they are, Knight.
Duties.
Your objections are noted, but this is a direct
laughing at
order
duty.
from your
Why can't I laugh at
commanding
duty?
officer. Help us put on a good face.
Paladin Romani. This is the big boss.
Yes, she's the voice on the radio.
Yeah.
Nervous.
And we just got a $2 donation from Flying Night Slasher, who says, the Brotherhood of Steel is my
nothing
mortal
further.
enemy. Hey, thanks very much for the $2 donation, buddy. That is really, really kind of you. Yeah, I'm not too keen on the Brotherhood
I
myself,
expect nothing
personally.
less from you. As you were,
I like
Shin.
the Old Alliance Brotherhood
Paladin.
in Fallout 3.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Here's the event thing. There we go. Now you can see who's donated on the stream. There we go. We don't want to actually not have that. So, this is Knight Shin. By the sound of it, he dislikes
Do
the
not attempt
people
to
in
access the
charge.
secure parts of this facility. If you're here with a request for the Brotherhood, get in line.
Brr.
I don't have time for you right now.
Greetings.
Oh, you don't have time for us, do you? Well, we're the people who've been looking after Appalachia all this time. How many nukes have you dropped? How many times have you dropped tilted?
I don't think they like the whole nuke dropping thing. Maybe don't mention that.
They didn't like the whole nuke dropping thing. This is America. Don't catch me slipping up. Let's get ready to go. So, Russell Dorsey sent me to talk to you.
Giddy. Initiate Dorsey is supposed to be manning his post at the entrance, not acting as my secretary.
So again, we can ask a bunch of stuff, like, are you recruiting new initiates and stuff like that? What would it mean to join the Brotherhood? You know, we can learn about the Brotherhood and why they're here. What are the Brotherhood doing here?
The specifics of our mission are not for discussion with civilians. We're here under orders from Elder Maxon. Stay out of our way, and we won't have any problems.
An important thing to mention is that the guys who were the Brotherhood of Steel initially in Appalachia, they were like their own little branch by themselves, very small. These guys are the ones who are definitely not green at all. You know, they've been in the Brotherhood of Steel for about 25 years now, and they've seen everything. They are not interested in your nonsense. So, these guys are going to be pretty hardcore, really. But, Dorsey thought I might be able to help out.
Initiate Dorsey is too trusting, but I can't fault his commitment. Perhaps he sees something in you worth our interest. Are you another aspirant to our order?
Are we another aspirant to our order? We actually got some skill checks here. Charisma 4, I think of no greater honor than to join your noble Brotherhood.
Yeah, right.
Lie, we can say, oh yeah, sure, I definitely want it. Or just say, well, you might as well do the charisma one, right? Because it might be fun.
If you mean that, then you are right. But if that's sarcasm, I recommend you stow it. Immediately.
Stow is sarcasm.
Normally, I'd
Got
stick
it,
you
boss.
with the other hopefuls until we decide whether you're worthy. But
This jumper's really
you're
too
serious
short.
about joining us.
Oh.
Yeah.
You've got good timing. There's something you could do for me that would help the order and demonstrate your qualities as a candidate.
Okay, so just by the way, there's going to be a lot of
We've had
talking in
number
this,
of
by the way, just so you
civilians
know.
show up here at Fort Atlas, asking for one thing or another from the Brotherhood. People are afraid, or want something, or looking to involve us in local squabbles. Civilian outreach is not my specialty. There's too much left to do to secure this facility. If you're really interested in helping, save my time.
Interview the petitioners.
Find
There we
out
go.
what
We
they
get to
want
see
and report back
who's
to me.
really needing the Brotherhood of Steel's help. So yeah, we're going to act as the secretary essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just before we carry on, Fly Night Slasher also donated $5 again, who says, in Fallout 4, the Brotherhood wanted me to give them my settlements, so I took out Elder Maxson and sworn to defeat them. Hey, thanks very much for the $5, matey. And yeah, every game has had a slightly different interpretation of the Brotherhood. Some of them are a bit similar, like the Brotherhood in Fallout 2 and New Vegas are kind of similar.
Yeah.
But the ones in number 3, for example, are very different, because they're kind of like an offshoot, you know, they're exiles, essentially.
Yeah, Fallout 3's Brotherhood under Elder Lions, they are essentially not the Brotherhood.
Yeah.
They are the East Coast Brotherhood. They've cut off all communications with the West Coast and they're acting on their own. So the Brotherhood, as most people first met them in Fallout 3, is not really the Brotherhood.
No.
So when you then meet the Brotherhood in Fallout 4, and they're kind of like, you
Kind
know,
of alarming.
xenophobic genocidal maniacs, everyone's like, what'd you do to the Brotherhood? But,
But-
that's actually how they are.
But it's also that since the Brotherhood of Steel is an organisation that's 200 years old, in all the different games, we have seen them in various different
It does
stages.
evolve, yeah,
You know,
it
it's like
evolves.
sometimes whoever is in charge is very nice and diplomatic. Other times they are entirely murderous and aggressive, such as in Fallout 4.
Fallout 4's Brotherhood,
Yeah,
I
they're
think, are the
conquerors.
most aggressive.
Yeah, they're conquests.
Like, most of the others are kind of like isolationist and just don't want anything to do with
Yeah,
it.
you know, they're kind of quiet and stuff like that. And some people are saying that the in-game audio is a little bit quiet, so we can turn that up. But yeah, so sure, I can do that.
Do this right.
And also, of
Make
course,
me
you
regret
can
giving
run
you the
into the
opportunity
legit Brotherhood of
to
Steel
conduct yourself
in number
properly.
3, in Fallout
And we
3.
can consider
The
putting
Brotherhood
you forward as
Outcasts.
an initiate
Yes,
candidate.
who are the ones who basically said, you're not doing things right, we're leaving.
Yeah, like Knight Shin here, I can tell already, would definitely be in the Brotherhood Outcasts.
He would.
He would absolutely
I
be
gave you
like,
a job to
I'm
do.
gonna go tell
you're
the
done.
teacher.
Get to it.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah. Okay, so voice. Voice is on
I have
full
my
and
eye
stuff.
on
I've
you.
got... Oh, Pip-Boy Radio. That's what needed to go up, not the world radio. Silly me.
Oh.
So that's why
We
it was
have to
quiet
cut
earlier.
ourselves free
I'll
from
just turn the
America
master
to
up a
rebuild
little bit.
America.
There we go.
So,
Take the
yeah,
old and forge it
lore-wise,
anew.
Elder Maxson, Arthur Maxson, in Fallout 4, he essentially got the Outcasts to rejoin. And then, obviously, altered and changed the Brotherhood's vision for the future.
There's very little time difference between 3 and 4.
Very little.
Very little.
Yeah.
But obviously this is 25 years after the Brotherhood formed, and like 180 years before the events of Fallout 3 and 4. So if you think about it, there's a lot of time for the Brotherhood to change in that time.
Yeah.
And do different things with different leaders.
And nobody knows how this Appalachian Brotherhood, this new one,
You arrived in
how they're going to
Appalachia
fare.
not a moment too
Not
soon.
yet, no. Not yet. Okay, so these are the people who have come to the Brotherhood and asked for help in some way. And we need to determine if they're worth the Brotherhood's time. So here we have Tally Lang.
Hey. Yeah, you. Who do I need to talk to around here? You know, about the guns?
Who do I talk to
You
about the
look like one
guns?
of these
You want to talk to
Brotherhood
me?
yahoos.
Ugh.
Name's Tally Lane. What's your deal?
I like her. Let's give her guns.
You just want to give the random person the gun straight away?
Have you seen my character?
You don't want to find out who they are first? You know, there could be a murderer. There could be evil.
Give her guns.
Guns? You seem a little anxious.
Who, me? Nah. Nah. Cool as a cryo grenade, me. Definitely.
She sounds a bit highly strung.
A little bit.
She sounds a bit like Cricket in Fallout 4.
She kind of does, actually.
Yeah, like high on jet and stuff.
I wonder if that is her.
Okay, so Knight Shin sent me to speak to you.
Shin? He the scary guy with the stick up his butt? Alright, shoot.
Okay, so, what's your story, Tally? Tally? Not a raider, are you, by chance? She does look a bit like one. Maybe we should ask her that.
What? Me? A raider? No.
I like this one.
Me? Don't be silly.
She says she's not a raider, but she dresses like one. She acts a bit like one. She even probably smells a bit like one.
Hey, rude.
Yeah, sorry. But, so taking guns is what you're after. Or, what's your story, Tally?
Oh, I'm just a poor country girl, you know. Parents died ages ago, so it's just me and a few friends trying to make our way in the world.
She's one
It's
dead
pretty
dog away from a
scary
country
out
song.
there.
Yeah.
Just a bunch
Yeah.
of orphans helping each other out. We're practically just kids. Had to grow up on our own. We'd sure feel a lot safer with some of those high-tech guns these Brotherhood have to scare off all the maniacs out there.
Hooey! So this here young raider girl who's been having terrible history wants the guns.
Give her the guns.
No, we're not going to give her the
Come
guns.
on, give her the gun, Sean.
Yeah, that's right. Big shiny guns.
Yeah.
Now, all the talk in the area is about these Brotherhood folks with their high-tech toys, and I thought, Tally, you gotta get some of that. For self-defense, of course.
For
Just so me
self-defense.
and some of my poor, innocent friends can protect ourselves from all the nasty folks out there.
Yeah, I'm not buying any of this, but I can't promise anything, but I'll tell Knight Shin I should go.
Hey, I get it. The promises backfire all the time. Well, go get him, Tiger.
Okay, so that one, little bit sus. Hey, look, there's a samurai over here. So, Roderick Quincy von Thunderbottom. Hello, mate. How you doing? That looks really cool, actually. He's got the special samurai helmet you can get from Nuclear Winter, which is absolutely awesome.
Speak or
Okay.
go away.
Who else have we
I do
got?
not tolerate
We've got Dr.
eavesdroppers.
Blackburn
The
right here.
efficiency of Brotherhood. Yes. Something I can help you with?
He
I am
sounds
waiting
like
to
a
speak
villain,
with the
that's for
Brotherhood
sure.
I like his
representative.
voice actor.
I have no interest in small talk with strangers.
I don't know who that is. Okay, so there's no need to be rude. I was going to ask Knight Shin for you, but if you would like to be that, actually, Shin asked me to speak to
The
you.
severe gentleman in
Shin
the
asked me
power
to speak to
armor,
you.
yes. Dr. Edgar Blackburn at your service.
He sounds so familiar.
And what did Knight Shin want to know?
He voiced all the ghouls in Fallout 4.
Oh, maybe that's it then.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. He asked me to find out what you wanted from the Brotherhood. Tell me about yourself.
I am sure you have more interesting things to do than listen to a poorly socialized wasteland doctor talk about himself. In short, I trained in multiple
So he
specialties
doesn't
before the war
want
and had a brief career as a
to
research
talk about himself
scientist.
too
prior
much,
to
but he
the
will a
bombs
little
dropping.
bit.
Finding myself fortunate enough to survive, I have continued my research, such as it is. Now I focus on the health of the people of Appalachia. Please
Okay.
do not ask me to examine any strange growths. I am not that kind of doctor.
Oh, but I want to show him a strange growth or two.
Disgusting.
If you know what I'm saying. Okay, so he's a doctor. He's been a doctor for at least 25 years. So he's probably a good person at heart. What do you want from the Brotherhood, though?
I had heard that the Brotherhood possessed advanced technology. As a doctor and a scientist, this was of great interest. My research is always in need of equipment and materials rather difficult to obtain by scavenging and bartering. I came to see if an arrangement could be made, but from what I can see of their operations, they are as yet still in too much disarray. Given the state of my fellow supplicants, I would hypothesize that their needs likely outweigh my own.
Oh, okay. So this dude wants all the cool tech that the Brotherhood love. I mean, maybe he wants to go all like Victor Frankenstein on people.
Ooh.
Oh, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? I'll pass it on.
Thank you.
I'll pass it on.
Be well.
But he does sound like a villain. I'm not gonna lie. He sounds like an absolute nut job.
No, he doesn't.
Speak.
He does. He
or
sounds
go
like
away.
someone who would
I do not
friggin'
tolerate
cut off your arm and glue it to where your leg is or something like that.
Could be useful.
He's like Sid in Toy Story.
Ain't no kind of
Creepy
life
little
wrapped
kid.
up in
Yeah, the
metal.
creepy little kid.
Oh.
Okay, let's
Well,
talk
now,
to
look
this
at
dude,
you.
Art Knapp.
You with these steel brother fellas?
Imagine the
He kinda looks like Bart.
I've been waiting a good spell to talk to them.
You with dumb steel, brother fellas?
He does not sound like that. That's terrible.
Everyone sounds like that to me in this game. In my head. In my head. Okay.
Oh, Appalachian votes.
What is it that you do?
Farming, such as it is. Got a patch ain't barely more than scald. But it's mine, and I manage.
Okay, he's a farmer. He's a farmer.
Farmers.
So, you been waiting this long? Hey, all farmers are packing.
Yeah.
Anyone else packing?
Farmers' mums.
Farmers' mums.
Longer than I prefer. These steel types ain't half disorganized right now, it looks like. Heard the news about these fellas and reckoned I'd better go see him. Ain't the only one neither, I see.
Okay, so this dude's just curious for the most part. He's just a little bit interested. Knight Shin asked me to speak to you.
Well, it's about time.
Very great.
I'd like to die of old age waiting on him. Name's Art Knapp. So,
Hello,
what's
Art
this knight fella sent you for?
Okay, wanted to ask what you wanted for the Brotherhood. Tell me about yourself. Isn't your farm in danger with you away? Tell me about yourself.
Ain't much to tell. Been a farmer one way or another all my life. A daddy before me and so on. Set up in these parts after I heard it was safe again. Turned out, there's plenty of raiders fixing to take what ain't nailed down. Not much use bellyaching about
So this dude
but
is actually
neither am
asking
I
for
just
help.
gonna roll over and let some bullies take what's mine.
That's the thing. Does he want help or is he nervous about the Brotherhood? Isn't your farm in danger with you away?
Got seed in the ground right now. I ain't yet seen a raider willing to scrabble in the soil for seeds, so I reckon it'll get by till I'm back.
Okay, fair enough. I was asked to find out what you wanted for the
A
Brotherhood.
fair trade's what I want. I've heard stories about these steel types back in the day. They was going around taking things from folks. For the cause, they said. Yeah. Like that don't make them raiders too.
They did that in Fallout 4.
I ain't got much.
They did it in this.
I already
So
got
this.
to worry about raiders. So, I reckon it's better to make a deal up front. My farm don't produce much, but I got some extra. And I expect they'll have a use for it. In return, I want
Excuse
these
me, Blackburn.
steel boys and girls to keep raiders away from my farm. Heard a lot of noise they was on our side. So, seems fair.
Alrighty then. So this dude, he knows that the Brotherhood turn up and essentially ask for supplies, or say demand supplies. You know, they just turn up and say, "Oi, give that to us. We're the important ones here. By the way, we got big guns, so do as we say." So his choice is to either wait for them to turn up, or just go straight to them and say, "By the way, I have this farm. Maybe we can make some kind of deal," which is probably better than them stomping in, demanding everything later on down the line. Okay, so cool.
Fair enough. Can't expect more than that.
He seems like a
Thank
good
you.
dude.
You take
Seems
care
like a
too.
good, legit dude. What can I say? All right, so is that everyone?
Something I can do for
Oh, there is
you.
one more person to speak to. There's someone upstairs by the look of it.
I thought it was just the 3.
Yep, there's a dude right here. We have got Sean Hockman right here. Hello there,
Better
Sean.
have something useful to say to me.
It's like Paige.
He's wearing the same suit as Paige.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, our Shin, yeah, let's just go straight to the information. The other
Can't
bits
even
didn't
come to
seem to
me
be too
himself?
important.
What, he needs to requisition some more armor polish? All right. Keep it cool,
This
Sean.
dude's been angry.
I can do more than just.
So,
How do I show that I'm fit?
what's he got to say to me?
What's he got to say? All right, tell me about yourself, sir.
I'm a scavenger mainly. Always been pretty good
dirty
with a set of
scabber.
tools, so I do all right for myself, scrapping and fixing things. I trade what I find or fix with the folks at Foundation when I need something I can't get
So
otherwise.
he's got friends with
Mostly,
people at Foundation.
I like to
That's
be left
good.
alone.
Yeah, he stole Paige's clothes.
He didn't steal Paige's clothes. Paige just wandered around his underwear somewhere.
I swear, next time I go back to Foundation, Paige will be naked.
How much you want to bet?
I don't want to see that.
This place looks
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me what the problem is.
The problem is that a couple of these Brotherhood clowns showed up and took a bunch of my stuff at gunpoint.
See, this is what we mean.
Now I'm a peaceful man.
But were they Brotherhood, or were they just using the
Sure
Brotherhood
wasn't
name?
equipped to deal with armed thugs requisitioning the little I've managed to put together for myself. Never understood the Raiders. I like the quiet life. I don't need much, and I need trouble less. But after this,
all this
oh,
concrete.
I get it. I came here to give the Brotherhood a chance to make things right. Else maybe I go to Crater and start doing things their way. At least they don't pretend to be the good guys.
Interesting. Okay, so this dude is literally saying he's gonna go and get the Raiders involved here. Because he was robbed by people claiming to be Brotherhood. But as Psyker said, were they actually Brotherhood, or were they just Raiders claiming to be Brotherhood?
Wow.
But that being said, though, it's perfectly reasonable to assume the Brotherhood would turn up to people and say, "Oi, give me your stuff, because we're the important guys." Because that's what they do. You know, they're like the mafia. You know, they say, "Hey, we're protecting all your business. Give us your money." You know what I'm saying?
Go home.
Okay, so
Hey,
end it there.
thanks. I just needed someone to listen and take me seriously. I hope you can convince them.
Alright, sweet. So there we go. We've spoken to all the people who want help or are asking the Brotherhood stuff. And it's now up to us to talk to Knight Shin and presumably give our interpretations
This is
of
a security
what they're
office,
actually
not a
after.
social club.
So,
Have you finished the task I gave you?
Knight Shin, I've spoken to the petitioners. I'm ready to report.
Good. let's get this done. I have the list from their arrival. Give me the high-level overview.
Okay then, so let's see. What are we going to say first? Does it really matter? You couldn't even be bothered to talk to these people. I mean, it's true. He literally couldn't care less.
Yeah, he's a bit of a four-letter word. Starting with D.
Dog.
Doge. That's a four-letter word. Never mind.
D-O-G-G. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dr. Blackburn was looking for supplies for his research.
The Brotherhood is not a charity, and our mission does not cover providing civilians with equipment to pursue their personal interests, unless the Doctor intends to provide that research to the Brotherhood exclusively, and under our supervision, he will get nothing.
Okay, so he's literally saying he can have the tech, he just has to work with the Brotherhood, essentially. Which, honestly, I think is kind of fair.
I feel like this guy is like the great-great-grandfather of Night Reese from Fallout 4.
Maybe he is, just really rude all the time. Okay, so he actually said other people seem to need you more. Frankly, he was light with details anyway. It could be good for everyone if you helped him. He actually said other people seem to need you more. I mean, yeah, he did. But it could be good for everyone if you helped him. It could be.
Is that what the Brotherhood want, though?
It might not be what they want, but I think it's better if more doctors are able to do what they need to do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Unless, you know, he is like Sid from Toy Story. But anyways, that's
Our
what I'm going
job
to say.
is to procure and protect technology, not fund civilian scientists in developing it. If the Doctor's research proves dangerous, then the Brotherhood will take a very pointed interest. Until then,
so they're
it
interested
is his
in
problem.
past tech, but not
Next
developing
report.
new tech. You know, they're like friggin'...
Well, it'd be like if that doctor managed to develop something super dangerous, they go in and take it off him.
Well, yeah, that's probably would. But wouldn't you rather just be in control of that from the get-go? Okay, so Art Knapp wants to trade a share of his crops for protection from raiders.
We are not mercenaries here to serve as guards for anyone with some goods to trade in payment.
No, but the raiders are his problem. I wouldn't get involved is one thing, but that would definitely have him killed. It sounds like a fair deal to me. Or shouldn't you help him regardless? Not necessarily.
No.
Whilst you probably should, because you guys are definitely in the position to help everyone.
They won't.
They won't. I just know they won't.
Yeah.
But it does seem like a fair deal to me, because Brotherhood is eventually going to turn up and start demanding taxation. So why don't we just say, cut a deal with him now. Cut a deal with him, and then you'll be better in the long run.
That's irrelevant. The Brotherhood cannot simply be hired out to every farmer and homesteader. We have our own
You
concerns.
don't have to be hired out to
Enough about
everyone.
that.
Just a few.
What's next?
You know what I mean?
Building something big.
Okay, and
Don't get
Sean
left behind.
Hancock was robbed by people claiming to be Brotherhood, and Tally Lang wants to buy guns.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Tally Lang guns.
She didn't say buy.
Give her guns.
No. We are not arms dealers.
Oh.
Night Shin. Okay, she and her friends could really use the protection. She shouldn't. She seems quite squirrely to me. I think she might actually be a raider. Well,
Raiders aren't bad people.
Ain't no kind of life wrapped up in metal.
I don't think she should be in charge of such guns, because she seemed a bit on the edge.
Rude.
Even if she's not a raider, she seemed a little bit highly
What's
strung.
wrong with a little jet addiction? It's fine.
A little jet addiction makes you go jittery.
Jet will make you jittery.
Yeah, it will. Put that on the poster.
Yeah.
I'm going to say she shouldn't have the stuff.
That aligns with my observation of her when she arrived. Your judgment may be better than I expected.
Oh, thank
Moving
you, my
on.
ankle. Okay. Sean Hancock was robbed by people claiming to be the Brotherhood. This is what I'm most interested about. Most interested in this one.
Impossible. Whatever happened, it was not us.
He just straight up denies it.
That was very quick. Very, very quick. What matters is he believes it. You should help him out. Because, yeah, here's the thing. If he is 100% convinced that he was robbed by Brotherhood, he's going to tell everyone that. It's your job. It's your job right now to investigate it to see if it actually happened and ensure that it won't happen again. Otherwise, he's going to go straight to the raiders and tell people that Brotherhood robbed me. I want in. So, don't you want to find the people who did it? What matters is that he believes it. I think that's the main thing.
That sounds like something Paladin Romani would say.
Your boss is Paladin
What he
Romani.
believes is of no concern of ours. Our people did not rob this man. We are not involved, and it should remain that way.
He's like an ostrich in the sand.
That's everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Against my initial judgment, you have shown that you can take orders and make yourself useful for the Brotherhood. You need to lose those soft civilian instincts, but I will make note of your assistance in my report to Paladin Romani. Should you wish to join our ranks, I will not oppose your enlistment.
Thank you.
And grant you permission, provisionally, to enter the compound proper. Go to our Scribe Valdez. You will need her support as well if you want Paladin Romani's attention.
Alrighty, sweet. So we can go and jump into this.
Be vigilant, outsider.
Like, I do agree with what he says in the sense that if we just have
Do not attempt to access
a
the secure
complete
parts of this
brutal
facility,
hammer on
civilian.
everything we do,
We are watching
no
you.
interacting with civilians, no dealing with guns, just everything like that, then you'll do alright.
True to their word.
You know, you'll do alright. But the problem is, you've turned up at these people's back door
We're all links in the
to
chain.
hope for
bound
to just
in the
settle in.
Brotherhood.
You can't just do that, you know. You need to announce what's going on. People will be scared of these guys. So let's get into the compound. 100 caps for completing that. Forge in trust. I love this door, by the way. You can find this in Fallout 4. Such a cool door.
I don't think this is gonna let me follow you.
Find, protect, and
No?
preserve.
Well, maybe you should go away and do your thing by yourself then. Okay, so, and also, we just got the plan for the Brotherhood Roundtable, which is a really cool thing that we saw earlier, actually. We'll have to go and build that at the shelter, because it looks really, really cool. But anyways, let's go speak to Scribe Valdez. Are you going to go and do that mission by yourself?
I'll do the intro bit, and then once I get to the door, I'll see if I can come back and join you.
Okay, yeah, cool. Okay,
Hello, civilian.
so let's talk to Scribe
I don't mean
Valdez.
to be rude, but what exactly are you doing up here?
Okay, I want to join up. Knight Shin said I may be of use. I helped that Shin guy. He said to talk to you about getting in on this Brotherhood action. Yeah.
Did he now? Knowing Knight Shin, I'm guessing that's not exactly how it went down.
Not
But
quite.
if you're a prospective initiate, then I guess we're both in luck.
Ooh.
Paladin Romani makes the call on new recruits, but the Knight and I have some influence. It just so happens I'm in need of someone to help me out on a little mission. If you're interested, I can bring you along and put you to work. Do a good job, and I'll send a recommendation your way. How about
Excellent.
it?
So if we do this lady's mission, we'll get to join the Brotherhood. Deal.
Didn't even have to think about it, did you? Let me
Nope.
give you a quick rundown of the mission before we start. Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate.
There's a
It's
game
down
board in
in
the
the
back
bowels
cupboard.
of this place, a part of
Oh.
Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going alone, so I'd
Oh,
like
she
some
all scared of going into the back cupboards. You should be scared of going
Any
into the back
questions
cupboards.
before we start?
There's monsters in there. Okay, so let's get ready to go. Oh, I have a few more questions. I need some time to prepare. I'm ready to
Great.
go. I'm ready to go.
Unfortunately, I need to finish up a few things here. Upstairs and I'll meet you in a bit.
Excellent stuff. So we're ready to go. And right there, we just got a $5 donation from JG, who says, I really like this update. It was short, but I really enjoyed it. Glad to see y'all again. Hey, JG, thank you very much for going ahead and doing that, matey. That's really, really kind of you for going and donating right there. So, one thing which I do want to mention with this DLC is that we have done a little bit already, as I've said. So, I have done this mission, so I didn't ask every question there. So, because it just gives you a little bit more information, so to speak. But there is still a bunch of the stuff in this DLC which I have not done yet. So therefore, we're going to go and jump in. But yeah, thank you very much, JG, for that donation. That's really, really cool. But also, if you guys really want to help out, what you can do is go ahead and become a YouTube member right there. You go ahead and become a YouTube member so you can get early access to videos. You can get your special name tag on your name inside the chat. You can get access to sound alerts, which should be working right now. And also, you can go and get your very, very special emblem right next to your name so everyone knows you're a member. It's going to be really, really cool. Yeet! There we go. PsykerGirl just used the yeet sound alert.
Yeet.
Play another sound alert, PsykerGirl. Play it again, Sam. He never actually said that line in the film, but, you know, it is what it is.
It might be too quick. It's got a cooldown, isn't it?
Oh, it does have a cooldown. Never mind.
Good, you're here. So, how do you feel about reading comprehension? I was hoping to start out by sweeping the area for documentation left behind from before the war.
Don't kill everyone. Okay, so how do we feel about reading comprehension? I've never been able to comprehend reading, so I suppose we could use this intelligence 4 to get the best result. Reading the schematic is a good first step in solving the problem process.
Are you trying to get on my good side?
Oh,
Because that's how you
Roderick's here.
get on my
Hello.
good side. But enough about
Okay, so this one's a little
I'd like
nerd,
to
a
get
little
started.
science dweeb.
Let's head
I
downstairs
love
and
her.
see what we can turn up.
I like scientists.
Don't be mean to scientists.
I like scientists.
Good.
Good. Okay, so let's get ready to go. Kick open the door and let's collect those documents like the Brotherhood do. Hello, Roderick. Because that's the thing with the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood aren't all guns and shooting and combat and all that stuff. They're primarily about preserving technology. And I do know we have a big gun battle coming up here, so I'm going to turn some of the in-game volume down. Because it can get real loud in here real quick. And we've got Roderick here, coming in here with a flaming sword. Look at that dude. Look at him. Oh my god, he's so fast.
Oh, I need to...
Okay.
This must be Doctor.
Oh, I got that.
Atlas's lead.
Did you get the plan for the round table?
Covered some
Yes.
holotapes and logs in our initial sweep of the area. This tech down here is
Astro Wolf says, did you finally get that God roll Gauss minigun? And if so, what roll is it? Did
The
you get
Gauss
God roll?
minigun, not the God roll, but we do have a Gauss minigun. That's all right. Let's go and see what it is right here. Not the quantum grenade. It is this one, the Gold Digger. We have got a bloody limb damage, action point cost refresh minus. I've kept that because it's the only bloodied one I've got. I've never had another bloodied one. So therefore, I've just made sure I've gone ahead and just kept the best one I've got. But it is what it is. You know, I do love them still, but I'd really like to get a bloody faster fiery one. I mean, I'm not asking much, am I? Okay, so let's collect some documents. Now, me and Psyker have read these. We have read these already because we read them during the public test server days.
Yes.
Because it's been on PC for, well, maybe over 2 months now, something like that.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, quite a while. But as I said, we didn't actually finish it. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab these documents. Essentially, these documents would talk about some kind of machine here, which is doing some strange stuff. And they never quite got it to work.
We know that it was about climate.
Yeah. Like we know previously, before the Brotherhood turned up here, that this was meant to be potentially a weather changing station. Which is definitely something the Brotherhood would really want to be interested in claiming, you know, as people who are interested in pre-war and quite strange tech.
Yeah,
That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas decommission report. So the project was in bad shape after all? Oh, I knew it sounded too good to be true. Fascinating.
And so Roderick says
Wow.
you have a better
This
chance
is
of a
some
bloody
seriously
classified
classified
Gauss
stuff
minigun
that I
than
just
any
let
of
you
the new
read,
stuff
isn't
on
it?
Steel Dawn.
Well, it's kind of true,
I
unfortunately. We'll
wasn't
talk about that in a bit.
supposed to show you any of this.
Okay, so here we go. Charisma 8. Now that I've let this, now that you've let this much slip, you might as well give me the full explanation. Okay, so this I don't think we did in the public test server. So what's she gonna say?
I guess you're right. There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant.
Ooh.
Atlas wasn't exactly an observatory before the war.
It was just a
That was
front.
just a
It
front.
wasn't an observatory.
The military conducted research here. Pretty advanced research. We're down
Advanced
here
research.
to investigate and see what's worth salvaging for the Brotherhood.
There we go. She's just let it slip. She's violated her NDA. We're gonna go and tell Knight Cankle that something's wrong.
Cankle?
Knight Cankle. Thanks for filling me in.
I did
I said
ask
that a bit
you
rude,
to
didn't
help,
I?
after all.
Okay.
It's only fair you're prepared for what you might find.
Okay, so
Now, let's follow up on some leads from this report. I'd like to do a quick inspection of some key components that should be nearby. There's
alright, she
probably a
wants to check if the
terminal
machine's
around
working.
here. If it's still running, we can do a diagnostics test. That will tell us about some of the less accessible hardware. The report mentioned that the machine's intake pump was under a lot of pressure. Let's find the release valve for that and give it a spin, see what happens. Finally, the lower core on this level should have a wiring box. Why don't we take a glance at that to get an idea of the electrical hookups?
okay, sweet. So we're gonna go and check out a couple of the things in here, and let's go.
Should be a simple inspection. You can take note of the details and we'll discuss how it goes after.
Cool. Okay, so now we're gonna go and check out our diagnostic computer and see what was up with this machine. Like, as we said, as far as we're aware, we never knew if this machine ever really worked, so we need to actually check. Alright, so the wires have all been tuned by robots. Robots? Bugs. Or mole rats. A putrid mole rat. Absolutely disgusting. I'm gonna poke him with my pokey stick.
I got blowed up.
Pokey stick. Pokey stick. Pokey stick. Pokey. Stick. 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 Okay, you know what? Nuke a grenade. You better run, Roderick. Run!
Run? Anybody gonna
Ooh.
run? Come on.
Quantum grenade. Oh, legendary. Tagged it. Okay, I think we both tagged it. Kill it. Yeet. We've got a Zealot's War Drum. Zealot's Limb Damage War Drum. That's not very exciting, is it? Oh well, it is what it is. It's amazing what a man can do with a pointy stick. Roderick appears to have the melee exploded legendary perk as well.
Oh, do you
okay.
the one where you punch stuff, it blows up?
And then the pipes just blew up on me as well. Everyone's trying to blow me up. I'm like an inflatable doll. Okay, so now we need to go and access this computer. Find out what's wrong with the machine. Run the diagnostics check.
That does it for the inspection. Let's talk.
Okay, so yeah, core processor unit is defunct. Intake valves, rupture detected. Ion focus misaligned. Induction loop, flux distribution detected. Oh.
Just say random science words. I feel like you did.
Enzymes and nuclear fusion and other stuff, scientists say. Enhance.
Alright, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop. Intake valves ruptured.
Said that character is
in the
never
ion
explosives.
focus.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, so what are we going to look at? Let's go and look at the defunct stuff.
Ooh, misaligned. Next, we have the release valve. That went... Well, what was your assessment?
Oh, darn it, I need to actually say the right thing. What did you say? The release valve. It exploded.
It certainly did. I'm going to mark that down as bad. Last but not least, the wiring. The wires were...
The wires were chewed up. Let's see. Completely tuned. Mole rats are the prime suspect.
Yep. I think the warm
So
reception...
I said the
they
wrong
gave
thing
us
then.
also
I should have said
points
the
to that.
right thing. But
Okay.
It is what it is.
Well, sorry about the pop.
I didn't realise it was a
But in
wrong
general,
answer.
You're handling yourself well so far.
If you're gonna do it right.
Do it with me if you gotta do it. No, okay, sorry. Some discussion. You already knew the answers you wanted?
A fair point. We have a saying among the scribes. Through discourse, we gain strength.
That's a rubbish
This
line
wasn't
to
discourse. It was a test. I can't blame you for being upset. I wanted to see if you would pay attention. And I have my answer now. Sorry if I angered you.
Sorry if I angered
I'm
you.
worried about what our inspection turned up.
It's becoming more and
There are
more
a few
tempting
parts
to
I'd like
betray
to
the
extract and
Brotherhood right
examine
now.
in my lab. There's the pressure gauge, the core processor, and the ion focus. They should be upstairs. There's a lot I can learn from examining them if we can pull them out and get them back to my lab in decent condition.
Okay, so we're going to go
wanna
actually
take some
pull
notes
bits
on
out of the
core up
machine.
There. So, I'm going to leave the parts removal to you. Each extraction will be a little different.
A little
But
different.
in general, you'll want to use a light touch. I want the components in good condition, so please be careful. Any questions? Or are you ready to get started?
I'm ready to get started, boss.
I'm counting on you. Let's see what you can do.
Okay, so this is obviously a core part of the Brotherhood, which is scavenging old tech. That's their main thing. Because, you know, when you play the other games, you know, you only really remember, you know, the really cool stuff. You know, you remember Dance, you know, like getting blown up in arc jet systems and stuff like
Doing
that.
the helmet flip.
Doing the helmet flip. That's the main thing you remember Dance for. But the Brotherhood's main thing is about finding... thanks for the heals, bro. Thanks for the heals. Alright, so let's get the ion focus. We've actually got skill checks here. Inside its container, a miniaturized ion focus sits nestled in a bundle of tubes and wires, many of which are attached. How do you go about extracting it? We have an agility 8 check. Unhook each wire, each tube from its source and lift everything out together. Tear the connections away with your hands. Gently unhook each tube and wire from the device and lift it out. Cut the tubes and wires off and pry the device out. There's an obvious right answer here, isn't there? You know, it's the careful one.
I like though that Steel Dawn, continuing on from Wastelanders, has these skill checks and special checks in them.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I would... It sounds like nitpicky, but I want to see more negative ones. Because if everything's just a positive skill check, just wear unyielding armor, and then you can pass every single one. There's only maybe 2 or 3 negative skill checks in Wastelanders.
Yeah, there's the one where you can say, like, oh, I've never had a birthday party, where you have, like, 1 charisma.
Yeah. Alright, so here we go. We've got the central processing terminal here. Let's go check this out. Okay, so CPU management. Okay, so we need Intelligence 8 here to execute a full CPU removal protocol. Or we can eject the CPU, emergency eject the CPU, power down, eject the CPU. In reality, the correct one would be power it down, eject the CPU. But we have an intelligence one here. So let's go and do that one. That seemed like a more accurate one. CPU added, fantastic. It's a Ryzen 7, y'all! Okay. Now that that one's done, let's go see what the final one is. But yeah, most of these just seem to be quite obvious correct answer.
Generally, it's like, the higher the skill check, the better it is.
Yeah. Alright, so inside its container, a pressure gauge is attached with rusty screws. How do you go about extracting it? Unscrew the screws through the rust and remove the gauge. Yank the gauge out without removing the rust. Oil the screws, remove the rust, and lift the gauge. Blast the screws off with your weapon and pull the gauge out. I don't think it's that one. Unscrew it through the rust.
Oh, I thought of one more thing. Can you pick up the induction coil up there on the machine core?
Can you pick up the induction coil out there? Yeah, she's getting me to do everything. What's this lady done? What's this lady done? Nothing. Zilch. Induction coil. Ah, this is a lock 12, which we do have. So, inside the container is an induction coil with 2 thick wires attached. One red, one blue, and a low hum and the sound of static surrounds the device. And the wires crackle. How would you go about extracting it?
Ooh.
Cut wires simultaneously is a 12 plus luck, but I have 12 plus luck. Let's go. Job done.
What was that?
Ooh. A mysterious component. Nutty. A mysterious canister sits before you, pulsing with an eerie glow. How do you go about extracting it? Gently lift it out of the container. Quickly swap it out with a heavy sack of dirt, which I love. Pry it out with your weapon as a lever.
I do wonder what would happen if you did that. Like, does it actually ruin it? What happens? Or do you just take some damage?
I don't know. It seems like it's going to be pretty important to the story, so... She might just say, oh, do it a different way, and then you do it a different way. But let's just gently lift it up.
That
Job
doesn't
done.
sound good.
Oh. Robots! Uh-oh. We don't really want any robots coming in right now. Whew! That's the way to do it. Pointy stick! Pointy stick! Pointy stick! Nothing can't be solved with a pointy stick. Come on, you. Sure. Yeah, check it out. I completed the season, so I got the... There we go. Yeah, I think they're all upstairs, actually. I don't think there's a single one. The Gauss minigun, the Gauss shotgun's doing the thing where I can't change weapon again. This weapon's a bit buggy, unfortunately, in numerous ways.
Yeah, we have Laura Elstrad in the chat.
Laura Elstrad! Hello, Laura! What's Laura Elstrad saying?
Greetings, Final Render and PsykerGirl. I miss you so much, senpais.
Oh, thanks very much, Laura. It's been a long time since we've live streamed. It really has. Welcome back, Laura. Right, let's get the audio back up.
It's been a long time because you've been working.
Whatever you did up there, the security
promotion at
system
work, so
sure
I've been
didn't like
working,
it.
And I've been working
Thanks for the
I'm
backup.
very proud of her.
I doubt I could have
She's
handled
done
that on
very
my
well.
own. Now that that's over with,
So, yes,
Do you know who else is proud of you? Bert is proud of you.
the pressure
I'm not
gauge
getting
looks like
better.
it's in good
He's
condition.
asleep and looking very cute.
Go
The
get
core
the cat.
processor is
Oh.
pristine.
Look, he's so
Good work on
cute.
that.
He's falling
The
off
iron
couch.
focus
He's so
looks
comfy.
usable.
Okay.
Impressive. The induction coil seems fine. That's a relief.
No.
And what is this?
What is this? What are those?
This is this ultrasight? Fascinating.
I mean,
This
I've been
looks
using ultrasight rounds
some
this entire
kind of
time.
compact
you know.
power source.
Yeah.
None of the documents, none of the terminals said anything about this. Did this power the whole machine?
I mean, Appalachia is ultrasight country after all, so yeah. They say ultrasight has unlimited potential.
The fuel
it's true.
of the future. I'd heard the stories, but to think I could hold so much energy in my hands like this?
It is just a battery.
Project Atlas may be beyond
You know?
our power to repair,
It's not
but
that excited.
we might have something here. I
Look,
expected the machine to
battery
use
in
a
the
small
hand,
reactor's
like
worth of
ultrasight.
energy, but they condensed that into a container I can hold in my hands.
Just put it in my
I could do
hands.
a lot with this. You were a
Okay.
big help. I'm sure you have what it takes to be an initiate, and soon.
Ooh.
Here, take this letter to Paladin Romani. She'll make the final call on letting you into the Brotherhood, but my wreck may tip the scales. I'm going back upstairs to take a look at these components. I need to catalog our findings. If nothing else, this ultrasight battery has piqued my interest. There's a lot I could learn from reverse engineering it. Oh, I'm giving you access to my private terminal, too. It has all
She's
the
giving
logs
us
we
access
recovered
to
from
her
when we
private
moved in.
terminal.
After
Gonna-
what we
gonna
just
see her
went
private
through,
Instagram.
I think you deserve to know more about
OnlyFans.
Project Atlas. Take a look if you get some free time. Thanks again for your help. And good luck with the Paladin.
There we go. So we've got a letter of recommendation to hopefully join the Brotherhood of Steel. Pretty excited overall, I think.
I think the talk about ultrasight is very interesting because knowing what we know about ultrasight prior to this, ultrasight and the mining of ultrasight by AMS Mining Company is what caused the score to be exploded.
It is. And look at that. The Fact Finder. A 2-shot explosive, VATS cost reduced, 44 Magnum. That's generally a really good legendary to do.
If you're a
to
pistol
get.
build, that would be pretty fun.
That's a pretty darn awesome Magnum. It really is.
That would be pretty fun.
And I imagine there's probably loads of people who are newer who might never have an explosive weapon for a while. Because it's just RNG. But now there's a guaranteed explosive weapon you can get.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's got like the bull barrel and everything on it, so...
Yeah,
It's a
it
good-
has the
it's
bull barrel
upgraded
now.
version.
For the longest time that wasn't in the game, was it?
Yeah, it took ages for them to add that.
Yeah.
Left and right.
So here we go then.
The people
Yeah,
of
so
Appalachia
Rhetoric said
think the
John
bomb
would
is
love
delightful.
that.
He would love that, but
I wonder-
I've got a better gun that he'd like more.
Oh, yes, you could show the people, I suppose, if you get a stash.
Yeah, sure.
You
Yeah.
must be the one I've been hearing about.
I don't know if John will
Paladin
play
Layla
this.
Romani.
It's
What do
story
you
content,
It's
so we
story
might do it.
content,
Yeah.
probably will.
Okay, because you like story content. Okay, so Scribe Valdez wrote me a letter of recommendation.
Well, between this and the report I have from Knight Shin, we can discuss you becoming a member of our order. Consider
Yay!
it carefully.
Jedi Order.
Do you wish to join our ranks?
Do I wish to become a Brotherhood of Steel? No, I don't want to.
I said they were a bunch of jerks.
Well, they are a bunch of jerks. But I would like to join if you'll have me.
With the recommendations of
you
Knight
can't
Shin and
just say
Scribe
they're jerks.
Valdez, I'm willing to
I said they're
consider you
jerks.
for
What
membership.
happened then?
But
She basically
first,
says, I know we
I
come
need to
off
see how you
cold,
handle
but
yourself
anyway.
without direct supervision.
Well, apparently everybody does seem to have a head
In
on
order
their
to be
shoulders.
effective in
She
our
seems like a good
operations
lady.
here, we need to establish positive relations with the people of Appalachia. If we make them see us as a beneficial presence in the area, it will be much easier to secure cooperation in the future. We have reports of feral ghoul attacks on traders and travelers in the southwest forest region, indicative of a nest of some kind. I want you to clear it out.
Oh, okay. We've got a feral ghoul nest. We've got to go clear it out. Alright, so Charisma 4. We don't know how dangerous this might be. Surely that's worth an extra reward.
Your reward is that I consider you worthy to join our ranks.
Damn it.
Limited intel suggests this is a milk run, perfect for a new recruit. But you're not wrong. We don't know the level of threat. Take this as an additional precaution.
An additional precaution thing. Okay. A stim pack. Which may be overencumbered.
Brilliant. Unless she didn't give you like 10 missiles.
Complete this
That's
mission
true. That's very
satisfactorily,
true.
Yeah.
and I will grant you initiate status within the Brotherhood. Yes.
Okay, so
Ooh, wanted
cool.
player.
Where is this
We
nest?
don't know. Our initial reports on the attacks came from a family of farmers, the Putnams, that we passed on the way into the region. I think their sons were rather starstruck when we showed up. I almost expected the older boy to follow us when we left. You should start your search there. They may know more. You can find them at the old Lewis and Sons farming supply.
Ah, so old Lewis and Son Supply. You know some stuff about this, don't you? Prior to this update.
Do I?
Yeah, you do.
What?
because you discovered it before it was coming out and stuff like that, and it was different.
Oh, yes. So Lewis and Sons
Very well.
originally had like a greenhouse building and a open barn, and then at one point the door got boarded up, and there was a note there from the Putnams saying, "This is our land now, leave us alone."
Scribe Valdez to retune my power armor.
And then later on, they actually added something hidden in the basement, which is where we'll be going now.
We're going in the basement. But yeah, so they actually changed the location prior to the update. So you got to get people trying to solve a mystery and stuff like that, you know?
Because I remember seeing the note and thinking, has that always been there?
No.
But no, it was added with Wild Wasteland.
Wild Wasteland? Wild Appalachia.
Wild Appalachia. Sorry.
Wild Wasteland is New Vegas.
No.
People are like,
no, Wastelanders.
New Vegas, where?
I'm getting confused with all the Wastelanders. It was added with Wastelanders.
Yes. You gotta put some stuff away then. Let's go and put this cool new gun on display as well. Here we go. We'll take it off of the get rid of the 10 mil right there. That's just there for show. It's a level 10 10mm.
What's your buzzsaw?
The buzzsaw. What are we looking at? Oh, that's the that's my LMG.
Oh.
The explosive anti-armor LMG. It's called the buzzsaw because the MG42 was known as Adolf Hitler's buzzsaw.
What have you called your ridiculous explosive Gatling plasma that's disgusting?
The ruffle device.
That's disgusting.
The ruffle device is the bloodied explosive faster reload Gatling plasma.
Yuck.
The ruffle device. But yes, we have this here. Many a true nerd's favourite, which is the bloodied explosive faster reload pipe revolver. I think he wouldn't say no.
Well, it's bloodied, so he would never get the full effect of it because it doesn't really do bloodied.
He doesn't, no. But if he was wanted to, that would be a great gun for him because he loves the pipe revolvers and stuff.
I think something with that's critical damage would be worthwhile for him because he always uses that to go.
That's a person, yeah. And right there, SH Games has just donated $10. It says, "Don't forget about Initiate Dodge once you're done, render."
That's true,
Who's
yeah.
Initiate Dodge?
So
Sorry.
Initiate Dodge and Matoga, he was added before this update went live as a intro to the Daily Ops.
Oh yes, that's him,
So
yes.
if you go back there after the Brotherhood of Combat, I'm assuming you can talk to him about it.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks very much for that, SH Games, and thanks very much for the $10. It's very kind of you to go ahead and do that. But yeah, go back and visit him at some point soon.
Yes.
Did that actually work? Did the fact finder go up? I don't think it did. It says it's on display, but it's not. Yeah, I noticed a few weapons are doing that recently, actually. But yeah, okay. Well, we'll take it off for now, and we'll put that 10 mil back because it looks freaking cool. You know, when you get like the drum bag and that special stock stuff, it looks like an AR-15 or something.
You should put the shark paint on it. Put one of the paints on it.
Do I have the paints for it?
I don't know. We do go. I have a paint for it.
I gotta get out of my power armor. Where? Oh. Okay, so let's go and put the paint on this. And of course, this is a new camp. We do actually have a video up there already up. Pretty cool video.
Oh, there is also a minor update to backpacks. They added the backpack flares.
Oh yeah,
But
we need
it's
to look
only
into
on
that.
new backpacks, so you have to craft a new one.
I don't want to do that right now. Not right now.
Oh.
What am I looking for? What was I doing? This one. Okay, appearance. I don't have any skins for it.
Oh, really?
No, no skins for this one.
Oh, where did I get the shark paint from?
The shark paint? I don't think I know which one you mean.
I have one on display at my camp, so you can see it later.
Okay, fair enough. Well, let's just put that back for now. Looks very cool. Looks like an AR-15.
It kind of does.
Yeah, so what have we got? We got the 10 mil, we got the handmade, we have got the flavor plasma, we got Many True Nerd's favorite, we have got the, that's for quad explosive double barreled right there, which is awesome.
That one! I gave that to you years ago, literally.
Yeah, I think it's great. And we've also got the Yeet Device 1.0.
Oh, the original!
The original Yeet Device, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, we still got the second one, which is of course Yeet Device 2.0. Bloodied Swing Speed Death Claw Gauntlet. I haven't killed anything with that in weeks.
Really? I still use my Death Claw Gauntlet.
I mean, it's
nerfed to
yeah,
claw,
it's not very good anymore. And could you go and talk to people? I really need to go blow my nose because I'm very stuffy. And I don't want to blow my nose in the microphone. So could you just talk to people and entertain them for a second?
No.
Please do.
SH Games says, "Hey Lord, Thunderbottom. Yeah, we love Roderick Thunderbottom, the magnificent high king of Australia. One, because the name is amazing. Two, because he is Australian, like me. Aussies are awesome. It's true. Isn't it true? Say yes.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah, see, there you go.
What's true?
Aussies are awesome.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Hello there, boy. Hello, everyone. It's a bird. Oh, the camera cut off.
No! Bertie!
It's a bird. Oh. Say hello to YouTube. Look at that boy. Hey, Bert. Hey, Bert. What's that there? Oh, little cutie. He is an absolute sausage, this one, isn't he?
He is. He's a gorgeous little sausage.
Gorgeous sausage. Did you walk on the keyboard now?
Oh, he will.
There we go.
Oh, he'll knock everything off on his way.
Or like rub his anus in the camera lens or something. Yeah. Okay, so I feel much better. Now I'll blow my nose.
Never give up.
So yeah, you can come and join me now, then, can't you? Because
was hoping for a
you got through that laser grid.
But all I got is tension.
Cool. All right, so let's go to Lewis and Sons then. Lewis and Sons. It's right over here by the Nuka-Cola factory. PsykerGirl's already there, which means I get free travel. Yeah. Pay my bus fare, biatch.
No. Rude.
I'm like, well, cool I am.
Hey, we have Robbie Coco, one of our YouTube members
Hey,
in the chat.
YouTube members in the chat. We've also got SH Games who's a YouTube member, of course.
He is.
Who says, Render always puts me in a better mood. He has that positive effect. Oh, thanks very much.
That's very sweet.
That's very cool of you, mate. Thanks very much. Okay, so.
There's a doggo.
There's a doggo. Where?
Badger.
Badgers? We know our badgers. Where is it? Oh, there it is, yeah.
Happy doggo.
Oh, hello, doggy. Oh.
It's also a moo.
Hello. Hello, doggy moo. Hello. Oh, you're so cute.
Just light it,
I'm going to take a picture of this doggo.
Oh.
He's not walking. There we go. Oh, he turned his bum at me. Oh, well, is what it is. So, yeah. They got a Mr. Handy and stuff like that.
They got a construction protection.
Like, this location was here prior, but it's changed.
Yes, so this barn was here, and the greenhouse was here, and the barn. But I think the barn was open before. It was just an open, ruined barn.
Yeah, just normal barn.
And now it's actually an instanced area.
Cool. They've moved in, made a house.
They have.
Alright.
We did do this bit on the PTS.
We did do this bit at the PTS, so let's go in. Let's get in. What I got, you gotta get it, put it in you. What I got, you gotta get it, put it in you. Really, the feeling don't stop, continue. Yeah, Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright, so we've got a family over here. Look, this is a lovely place.
Yeah.
It's a lovely place. Can we have a fallout shelter like this?
It would be nice. I'd love to have like a proper kitchen like that.
I'd really like a fallout shelter that is just like an apartment.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be really good, rather than just like a big vault area. It's
I
like
how
an
they've
apartment.
sort of sectioned this off.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Ooh, a desk fan.
Ooh. Hello there, Carol Putnam. Putnam? Yeah. She doesn't really want to talk. Maybe we're going to get out of the power armor.
She's standing on the couch anyway.
She's sitting down, my one. Okay, Carol's a bit broken right now, I guess. Let's leave the room.
Huh?
Oh. Hey, Marty.
Whoa, whoa there.
Oh, we're meant to
Mom,
talk to
Dad.
this dude.
Oh.
Who do you think you are barging in here? George?
We didn't barge
Howdy,
in. We
stranger.
just sort of entered without knocking.
We did barge in. Okay. Oh, they're pointing the guns at me. Oh, no,
You
no.
always point your gun at everyone.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Okay, don't shoot me, I'm with the Brotherhood. Let's not say that. That might annoy them. Whoa, lower your weapon, I'm friendly. It's a far better thing. You better put that gun down before something gets hurt. Oh, sorry to barge in, but I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission from God. And Robbie Coca has just donated 35, what was that again? South African Rand? Yeah, thank you very much, matey. That's very kind of you. Very good, very, very cool. Who says, it's a super duper render bender gamer.
Yeah.
My gosh, I've always wanted to be a render bender gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's what I ever said. Ever since in school, I said that. Okay, so how about we just say, well, I'm friendly, you know.
So you say. but we'll see. All right, George, lower the gun, but stay ready. Come on now, boys. Get on back to work. You. Let's talk.
There we go. She's like a proper, you know, country woman. She's like, boys, you're going to get back to work.
She does not sound that country.
Hooey!
Oh, stop it. Gosh.
Hey, Carol,
now, you need to
what's
be
up?
more careful just waltzing into people's homes. It's a good way to end up with more lead in you than's healthy.
Yeah,
I'm Carol
lead poisoning.
Putnam. This is my husband, George. Now, won't you tell us why you're barging in here, and maybe we can all be friendly when you're done.
Okay, so Brotherhood of Steel sent me to ask about the ghouls that attacked in the area. Is this your farm? Sign outside says Lewis and Sons. You're clearly not Lewis because your name is Carol.
Might not be Lewis or Sons, but this here's ours.
But Lewis was a cousin of mine back in the day. God rest his soul. He and his family didn't make it when the bombs fell. We were looking a good place to put down roots when we heard it was safe to come back to West Virginia. I told Carol we ought to see if this place was still here.
And it was.
Even after all these years, there's enough salvageable tools and such to make starting a farm easier here than your average homestead. Didn't see any point in updating the sign.
I mean, that's a very long way to just say.
I was too lazy to do it.
Yeah, essentially. Okay. The only thing we can really say to get the mission going is to say the Brotherhood sent me. So let's just go
Those
with
would
that.
be them military types in the heavy armor that came through here recently, right?
Right.
I'm the one that told them about those attacks.
Those Brotherhood guys are so cool. Wait, are you recruiting? I want to sign up.
Marty.
Their gear was pretty fascinating.
Settle down, boys. The adults is talking.
Yeah.
So you want to know about them ghouls?
Yeah, Paladin Romani sent me out to know... Paladin Romani sent me to find out if you knew where the ghoul attacks are coming from. You boys want to join the Brotherhood? Is it just the four of you here? How's the farm doing? Yeah, let's just stick to the
Can't
missions
say
and
for
stuff.
certain. We got a suspicion, though.
A lot of the sightings and attacks have been from folks traveling the highway to Flatwoods. They come out of the hills, northwest of the old creamery.
Ooh,
And the
the
only
old
thing
creamery.
out that way is what's left of the
Nuclear winter
Orwell
hotspot.
orchards.
The creamery.
Could be the source of the things. You gonna wipe them out when you find them?
Okay, so Charisma 4. Sounds like I'd be helping you out if I did. Maybe there's an extra reward in there. Maybe give me some of your food or
Aren't
something.
you on a mission from the Brotherhood? You're doing it for them, not for us.
She's right, of course, but that doesn't mean we're not grateful for the risk you're taking. Now here, wherever you find ghouls, you're going to find radiation. Now, we can spare this.
Let me guess, a rat away? A rat X. Singular. Okay, so thanks for the info.
Just
I should
try
head
not
out.
to startle us if you drop by again. George has a hair trigger with that shotgun.
Don't be shooting people, George.
He's got a hair trigger with the shotgun. Yeah, well, I've got a blue-eyed white dragon. Okay, so jump in the old T-65 power armor. Let's get ready to go.
I wish the mom's name here was Lorraine.
Why Lorraine?
Because then it would be George and Lorraine and their son Marty.
Like Back to the Future.
Yeah. I didn't realise that the first time I played this.
Excellent stuff. So, yeah, we are going to the creamery, I believe it was. Optional. Recruit Marty Putnam and George.
No!
I mean, they're young kids, you know. Let's not bring the young kids along because they're probably gonna die. And then we're gonna look bad. It's gonna be bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't bring young children to the creamery.
No. Definitely don't.
Also, by the way, that photo, that's Juicehead, by the way. First time I met him.
Oh, he's not wearing his tinfoil hat and his swimsuit.
No. He was wearing like a strange plague doctor mask. That's what it's called.
Disgusting.
Here's the thing. Even doctors in medieval times said masks were good for getting rid of diseases.
Yeah.
Okay, so where is the creamery? It's over here. Orwell Orchards. So yeah, this place Well, the creamery is right next door. Yeah, right there. Cowspot's Creamery. Cowspot's Creamery is a hotspot for nuclear winter. And so is Orwell Orchids, but not quite as much. That is if you can ever get a match in nuclear winter on friggin'
the Flatwoods map.
Flatwoods.
Oh, you never get a Flatwoods
It's
map.
the better map.
I just wish there was variation. I wish instead of people voting to pick a map, because 99 times out of 100 they pick Morgantown because they're boring AF.
Boring AF.
I wish it just alternated between matches, or you had a random chance, 50-50 of getting either one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair. It's not like there's 5 maps. There's 2. So...
There's only 2, exactly. People always vote for Morgantown. And then when you
Possible
say,
source
I like
of
Flatwoods,
compost.
they're like...
Yeah. I mean, Flatwoods is my favourite, personally.
I just think it's more fun to have variation.
There's much more variation and much more loot at the start location. More starting locations.
Yeah.
I suppose we could go and try the new gun we got. I mean, I do have a bunch of Ultrasight 44 in my stash. I could prime this thing.
Yuck.
I actually do have a bunch of prime ammo for
You
it,
do.
so I actually could do that. The Fact Finder, here we go. It's not too bad damage. 144 points of damage a shot.
It's not bad for something you haven't invested in.
Yeah.
Pistols get tank killer now.
Oh, that's true. Yes, pistols can actually benefit from tank killer, which is nice. Okay.
Which is armor piercing.
Locate the source of the ghoul attacks. Source? Source? I need to know the source.
Delicious sauce.
The most popular question on the internet. Source? Alright, so let's search around then. I do like that in this game, it gives you just like a remote area to search, rather than, you know, Fallout 4 is like, find the answer, and it's telling you where the answer is on the compass. You know what I mean?
I like when it gives you a radius rather than pointing you directly at what it wants you to find.
Oh, hello there, love. Oh, you've seen better days, haven't you? Okay, so I presume this is the source of the ghouls.
Yes, and this is a new door, so this was added.
The Orwell bomb shelter. Indeed. Let's get on inside.
Get on it.
So yeah, we've seen this location. We saw it at the PTS. This is a really, really cool location. Like, this thing is real cool. Ooh. It's a homemade bomb shelter.
Yeah.
And it's massive, bud. Massive.
It is huge.
It's got a swimming pool.
Yeah. And loads of ghouls.
Okay.
What am I doing? Use this.
Oh yeah, that's much better if we go and use it in VATS. Much better. So let's actually use this for a bit, and I might actually prime it. My mouse is broken, so I can't scroll between targets.
Oh.
Before you kill me, can you let me target the head, please? Gotta go through the arrows. There we go. Thank you. Now I'm always targeting the head.
Loads of people are saying we should recruit the kids.
I'm not recruiting the kids. They're gonna get yeeted.
They're gonna get yeeted. They're gonna be like, I'm so brave and strong, and then they're gonna like die.
They're gonna look like these dudes we're fighting right now. That's what's gonna happen. Did you get yeeted?
I did.
I wish we brought the kids.
I flew a bit close to the sun.
Oh dear. Okay, they kind of get together a bit.
I was just thinking, oh, I dropped all my stuff, but no.
No, no, it's this area. You won't drop that, and it's a quest.
I was thinking in Minecraft terms.
Minecraft, man! It's a freaking Minecraft! Yeah, we've been playing Minecraft quite a lot recently. We've been having loads of fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeet! Cool. Well, that was good. Just one more left.
Roderick Thunderbottom is at the door. Come along, Roderick.
Oh, he's in a different room. Or he's in a wall. Is he in a wall or is he in a different room?
He's in a different room.
Okay, thank heavens for that. Okay. I didn't want to think it was glitched.
He's here.
Oh. Gotcha. Are you sure?
He's right here.
I don't know how to get to where you are.
There. He's right there. Did you not? Can you not see him?
No.
Okay, well just trust me. He's here.
Well, can you kill him then? Because that's the mission.
What?
The mission is to kill the ghouls. Can you kill him if you know how to get to him? Because I can't see him.
Oh, the ghouls. No, I don't know where they are.
Okay, so we got one stuck in a wall by the look of it. Could be a problem. Ooh.
Is it in the locked area?
Maybe. Is it actually locked?
Oh, it's this bit over here.
Ah, security door control. Right here. Open door.
Yeah.
So yeah, we actually did read all this lore and stuff like that. To give you the summary of this place, these people essentially made their own private bunker. The husband in this family spent all of their, savings before the war was going to actually happen to build this place, just in case. Just in case. However, things went a bit wrong. It was okay for a while down here. Oh, now he's here. But unfortunately, there was a leak with the fusion generator, which then led to everyone turning into ghouls. And it eventually even led to... Oh yeah, your jug's all here. It eventually even led to them killing each other. Because you can see, look, you can see here the fusion generator has clearly gone awry a little bit. And the wife actually says, because he was starting to, ghoulify and stuff, that she killed him in the shower.
Yeah.
And he is still here, as you can see. So yeah, she wanted out because he was crazy and ghoulified and going a bit bad.
And he trapped her in this little...
Yeah, said, you're not leaving. You're not leaving. Yeah. This is all we've got. You're not leaving. So she killed him. Okay, but it's time to go back to Paladin Reminding. We cleared out the ghouls, and it's a really, really cool area.
It's very cool. I stumbled across this before I'd done the story, and I was like, ooh, there's something here. This must be a quest location.
It is a quest location. I do wish there were just more cool locations that are not quest locations.
Yeah,
it would be so cool if this was just a location of the game.
Just stumble upon it and have
just
it...
explore. Yeah.
Its own little
It's like,
story.
wow. Alright, so now we're going to go back to Paladin. I went to my camp accidentally.
Sausage.
Silly me. Okay. So we've got about 25 minutes left of a stream or so. 35 minutes or so. What do you think of it so far?
I like this bit now.
Yeah?
I do think the intro where it has you just talk to a bunch of people is a bit of a letdown. Like, it's not a very exciting introduction to this new faction.
But here's a cool new DLC. Let's do some admin.
But I also don't like when games, like Fallout 4 does it a lot. Even Skyrim does it. Where they introduce a new faction and have you save the day. Like, in Far Harbor, you turn up in Far Harbor and you save them all from an attack by Mirelurks and stuff.
That's
like,
because I'm a badass.
Don't put me in the savior position immediately.
I see what you mean, yeah. But I do think that it would have been a bit better to open the main story of the Brotherhood with something a bit more interesting than interviewing some people. You know what I mean?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, so let's go in. Ooh, people have dropped stuff. Frag grenades, I love that.
Ew.
I used to work with the folks at Foundation.
Now let's get it inside. So, we should actually become a member of the Brotherhood right now, which is very, very exciting. Have you always wanted to be in the Brotherhood?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
Not even to get the cool power armor because you love power armor?
Hate power armor.
She said, Render, I love power armor.
Disgusting.
She hates power armor.
I hate
I
it.
love it. I love power armor.
I hate it.
I need some more fusion cores actually. I've only got 6.
Only got 6.
Only
you
6.
don't have like 150 like lots of data.
No, I don't have 150 like vaulted data loss.
Dude. Stop.
Oh yeah, I gotta talk to her. Oh no, I do have to talk to her. Talk to me, lady.
Welcome back. Have you completed your assigned mission, candidate?
Yes, sir.
Good work. One less pocket of monsters in the area.
Monsters.
They're a sign to the locals that we're on their side. You've risen to the challenges set before you and proven your worth to myself, Knight Shin, and Scribe Valdez.
Nice Shin. I care so much about his opinion.
The status of probationary
Knight knee.
initiate in the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm sorry, but we'll have to put the official initiation right on hold.
Oh, we got a nuke coded.
Come up, and we need to deal with it right
Tell me
away.
they're not nuking.
You got anything else you need to take care of?
Atlas.
Make it quick. Report to me again when you're ready.
Excellent, job done. We got 300 caps for that. Anything else did we get?
We got a queen nuke.
A queen nuke. I don't really want to kill a queen right now.
Ad Victorium initiate.
Ad Victorium.
Ad Victorium.
What's her face?
Romani.
Yeah.
Call her, but she's Paladin Romani.
Yeah. What's her face?
Call her by her name. But anyways, we got a special mission. Disarming Discovery. Ooh.
Congratulations on officially joining our ranks.
I like her armor thing, her under armor.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Ceremony right now, but as previously stated, something more important has come up. I've been informed that there is an independent settlement that needs our help. A group of Blood Eagle raiders are extorting the village.
She said it! There's an independent settlement that needs our help.
You can find her at their settlement. A camp made up of treehouse.
Preston has been reborn as a woman.
Perfect time for this.
I know. Okay, you got it, boss.
I appreciate your eagerness to help others.
Preston Garvey emote is being used in the chat by PsykerGirl right there. If you go become a YouTube member, you can use the Preston Garvey emote and all the other ones in the chat. You can see there's a Mothman one, there's a Dogmeat one, there's a Mama Murphy one. It's very, very cool. There's a Yeet one.
Yeet.
Yeet. All right.
Preston's great ancestor. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we need to go speak to Jenny Brown. Where is Jenny Brown? She's over in the retreat.
Yeah, so this is an existing location that has been changed as of this update.
Yep.
It was originally Treetops, which was, of course, an empty treehouse village because the whole wasteland was empty at that point. And then gradually it changed, and NPCs were added to this update.
Yeah.
So there are people there now.
Because this originally wasn't in the base game. I mean, the location was.
The location was, but the people weren't.
Yeah. So let's get ready to go. I love that cap we just showed on the screen. That was a good one.
Which one was it?
It was like the glass dome one.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah. So a nuke's gonna land in 30 seconds, but we're okay. Oh no, they've even got power armor things being built.
Have you met Miss Jenny?
Nice.
She's responsible for our little family here.
Have you met Miss Jenny?
Miss Jenny.
I love you, Jenny.
Oh. Where are you?
No, I didn't jump up here. I freaking went up the... I went up the ladder. Hello, Jenny.
Hello there, stranger.
Well, some of those people have atrocious accents.
I was just doing Forrest Gump, but
I know,
you know,
but some of them do.
which is Alabama, not West Virginia. But anyways, I'm here on the behalf of the Brotherhood.
Well, aren't you just the cutest Brotherhood member I've ever seen?
Is she coming on me? Coming on to me?
My name is Jenny Brown, and I'm the mama hen of this little family here at the
Yeah.
retreat. Lately, my kin have been harassed by a woman named Dagger and her Blood Eagle raiders.
Blood Eagles.
She's causing all my people to go hungry and threatening our lives. You
Like
should
big
take some
eagles go,
time to
caw.
talk with some of my people. I'm sure they have some useful information about Dagger that they can share with you, you know.
Okay, Jedi. I love you, Jedi. Like peas and carrots. Okay, I'll be off. Go.
Let me know if you need anything else, darling.
Darling. I need you to do something for me, darling. Okay, there we go. So,
I'll ask around.
are we going to talk to them? Or are we just going to go deal with the raiders? essentially? Oh, we have to talk to the raiders. Okay, fair enough.
I thought this high ground would be useful for hunting.
Laura Elstrid says, I just watched Forrest Gump with hubby last night. Loved it.
It's a brilliant movie.
I only
There.
just watched it recently.
Yeah, well, I told you to watch it.
Wary,
Yeah.
stranger.
It's a good movie.
It is.
Okay, I'm hearing about Dagger. What do you know about her?
I know that she's got numbers, and she's smart. She's got people tracking our trade routes. They've been harassing our caravans. It's making the settlers not want to trade with us for fear of losing their own people. I don't blame them either. Dagger's people are making it harder and harder for us to have the supplies when she comes to collect. Honestly, I think she just wants an excuse to kill us off.
Alright, so yeah, it's a protection racket. Okay. So yeah, not the nicest lady, this Dagger.
I wonder what everyone's
Her name's Dagger.
I mean,
Hey,
she would have been
know
born.
you? Oh, I've heard some
He knows
amazing
me.
stories about you. You're
What did he say?
a legend
So we've
around
heard
here.
amazing stories about you. You're a legend around there. Because I sided with the settlers.
Is
I
it
wonder what
true
he would say
that
about
strangler
my
vines can grow out at
He'd
night
say,
and
"Ugh, go
crawl
away."
around you while you're sleeping? You know, I should ask Miss Jenny.
Where's it at? Right over here somewhere. Here we
Looks
go.
like It might rain later.
Hello there, villager.
Don't cause any trouble around here. I will be able to find you.
Ooh, ominous and threatening. He's like, I will be able to find you. I have a particular set of skills. Any useful information about Dagger?
When
Yeah,
I
you can find me, but you can't
shortly
find
after
Dagger.
One of her weekly collections.
Her?
Tracked her lieutenants to see where her hideout is. I lost their trail and wasn't able to get the exact location. But I do know that they're somewhere to the southwest. If you find her, kill her. Her and her damn blood eagles are taking our food, water, stim packs, everything. All in exchange for allowing us to keep our lives.
Yeah, she a hustler.
Scorched to the
There,
ferals.
just got one more person to talk to over here.
That's Will.
Never thought I'd live in a treehouse. Never thought I'd find a real family.
Wee. Hello. Hey, lady. Put that
Forgive
coffee in
any
your pocket
attitudes
like
from
you
us.
always do.
We've got people going hungry here.
Put coffee in her pocket.
Yeah, you know, she's drinking a coffee, and then when you start the conversation, she puts it in her back pocket.
I run the storehouse here and have to deal with her
Very
lieutenants
weird.
that come to collect every week. They have some sort of fancy rocket launchers
Ooh,
that would
rocket
blow
launchers.
this place to smithereens if given the opportunity. Her and those blood eagle raiders are definitely too tough for us to handle on our own. Something's got to be done about her. And I hope you're the one to do it.
Ooh, okay, okay. So, now we know she's got rocket launchers as well. They've got numbers, they're smart, they essentially keep upping the amount of stuff they need for protection. And they got rocket launchers. Right, so not a very nice lady. Let's go talk to Jenny.
It's nice having everyone nearby.
Oh, she's above
even
us.
if they
Okay.
are at different elevations.
He was trying to grab you, Jenny.
I hope you enjoyed getting to know us. We're a peaceful people. We don't want to bother or be
Lord Tachanka
bothered.
says she seems like a cannibal that would
So,
secretly feed you
will you
human. I
help
mean, I
us?
can see that. Hey, how's the soup? Y'all enjoy it? It's got special family ingredients in it. It's a secret.
Family ingredients.
Family ingredients. It's families. Oh.
Disgusting. I heard that.
Okay. You're a bit of a tight-knit family here, Jenny. That's rare in the wasteland.
I'm glad you're able to see how special my people are. Family is the most important thing that you can have, especially in the wasteland. I will do anything that I can to protect mine.
Maybe I'll ask around, see if anyone needs
Okay, so anything else I need to know about Dagger?
Other than she's insane and a menace, she has this loyal group of lieutenants that are willing to protect her with their lives. I'm telling you, if they didn't follow her everywhere she went, I'd have already tried to put her 6 feet under.
Right, so she's got lots of people with her. Okay. I'm happy to help.
Thank you. I knew you'd be as sweet on the inside as you are on the outside. Please be careful.
She's definitely flirting with me
Dagger
now.
and her lieutenants are
She's definitely flirting with me now.
dangerous.
I mean, I'm in power armor, so I don't know how she knows I'm cute, you know. Might look like sticking the dump under this, you know.
Maybe you have a cute atmosphere.
Ah.
Aura.
Oh, thanks, you. I'm glad you think so. And she's right here. She's at Dagger's Den, which is a redone location, isn't it?
It is.
This is an old location that's been repurposed for something.
Yes. I think it used to be Hawk's Refuge.
Yeah, they did. Okay. And Laura Elsher says, the pocketing of coffee or food when engaged in conversation also happens in The Sims. I mean,
Oh, yeah, it does.
loads of people say Fallout 76 is slowly becoming The Sims with all the decoration and the building and now this.
Yeah.
Pretty soon we'll have to put rugs next to people to make them catch on fire.
What?
Don't tell me you never did that in The Sims.
How's that work?
Well, you know, you lock someone in a room next to a fire and a big furry rug in The Sims. It catches fire, then they die.
Wow, psycho.
Yeah.
All I did was lock them in the swimming pool and, you know, take away the stairs.
Yeah, but if you're playing Sims 4, no swimming pools.
What?
I know.
There's no swimming pools in the Sims 4?
I mean, there might be since then, but at launch there wasn't.
Well, they probably added it to DLC because they know what they like. Everything is
Excuse me.
DLC.
Dog. Silly sausage. But yeah, I presume this is Dagger's Den. With all the signs saying Dagger's Den and the skeleton all put up. But yeah, how to get in? Wee. Let's get ready to go. Also, we got the photo of my melee character,
Oh.
who we haven't played in months.
Ages. Ow.
Alright, so let's try a bit... I would say let's be a bit sneaky beaky, but I don't actually have any silenced weapons. Oh, there's a chicken in the battle arena. He's called Bloody Pecker.
What? Really?
Yeah, they got a level 5 chicken called Bloody Pecker.
I saw
They're
that.
having cockfights.
I saw that on Twitter yesterday, and I thought it was Photoshop.
Nope. I'm not killing Bloody Pecker though. He's a champion.
You couldn't kill Bloody Pecker.
I know. I'd try. I'd try. Yeah, look at him. They're having cockfights down here. I mean, don't get me wrong. I strongly disapprove. I really do. Very, very horrible. But Bloody Pecker. Get ready. Do 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 do. I mean, they're not that tough, really. Not really tough. Hi there. Hi. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't be boo. What do you call a guy with an anti-armor explosive cal who does not give an F? Render. That's what you call him.
Good.
Good. Got him.
Got it.
Lol. If those were the really tough, badass lieutenants, then I'm sorry. They weren't very tough.
Not very tough?
No. I mean, granted, I am a level 358 and they were level 75. But
yeah.
Even so, you messed with the wrong vault dwellers. Excuse me. Oh, that's for Lieutenant. Whoa! Yeah, that power armor ain't gonna matter if I've got a friggin' anti-armor gun. Yeah, he had one of those quad missile launchers that we've been seeing.
The Brotherhood missile launchers, yes.
That's Nate. It's Ginger Nate.
Ginger Nate?
Ginger Nate.
Yeah, it is.
Ginger Nate. There we go. Yeah, I went to the doctor with Ginger Nate once. Only throne room key can unlock this. Okay, so we've got to find a key. I wonder where this key will be. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, it's right up here. They've actually marked a note. Nope, they marked the key in the drawer. Never mind. So that's what I don't like. Where they're like, go find the key. And it's like, oh yeah, it's just in the drawer over there. Go get it. You might as well call the quest, go get the key. Not go find the key. Go get the key.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not a huge fan of that.
No. Oh, that's cool. Look at this place. Check out that throne room. Look at all those chickens. Good old Dagger. They're making fun of the villagers.
Are they?
Hey, Dagger.
I think you should just murder everyone.
Maybe. That might come to that. Your weapons? You'll allow me to say a few last words. You haven't got the best impression. Okay, so, weapons? What weapons? I'm here on behalf of a retreat. Because, yeah, we haven't heard about these guys having special weapons. Nope, but you just told us about them now. She stole the Brotherhood weapons.
Eat it.
We might have to. If you have Brotherhood property, you gotta hand it over right now, along with the villager supplies. Isn't walking in making demands exactly what you do with retreat? That's true. How did you get these weapons? But yeah, they got them for the Brotherhood somehow. Okay, if you have Brotherhood property, you gotta hand it over, along with your villager supplies. I hate this lady. She's so entitled. She's a proper Karen. Karen Dagger, her name is. Alright, Strength 12. I just killed all your people, and I'll kill you too. Yeah, there you go. I thought so. There we go. So we got Dagger's key right there. Hopefully these guys won't come back and cause trouble later on. Hopefully. But yeah, so this is the Brotherhood insignia weapon. Brotherhood weapons cache. And also, wooden crate, retreat supplies. So we can return that to the villagers. And, you know, they'll then go ahead and like us, won't they? Because we've actually returned their stuff. I presume also that will stop Dagger going attacking them.
Yes, you think so, yeah.
Yeah. Laura Elston says, this throne be like Game of Thrones sword throne, but ended up being like Dagger's throne. Or Rebar throne. Ha! So you get it? Because it's not made of daggers. I mean, that's the budget version of Game of Thrones. It's not swords, it's daggers. Because they're shorter. You know, that's like the straight to video knockoff Game of Thrones. Game of Chairs, it's called. Okay. So let's go return these supplies. Jenny is gonna love me. She's gonna be like, I love you so much, darling. Please come to mine for dinner. And then she'll do the whole cannibal thing. I would call it a friendly visit. I see, I could have given her the weapon, but I don't really want to do that. Then we just got the same problem as before. There we go. So yeah, I could have given her the Brotherhood weapons as well. Yeah. So if you were against the Brotherhood, I'm going to try to be nice with them for this part. For now.
I'm going to kill them.
Make that decision later. But if you gave her the rocket launcher, then, you know, she can, in theory, fight back against the Brotherhood if she wants to. So that's kind of a rebellion thing. But for now, I'm going to keep it. And Brian Trudell says, if you kill her, she definitely won't go back and bother the village. That's true. That's true. There's only one way to be certain. No lives will be spared. Oh, good old Fort Alice. It's very cool. It is very cool. I want to see this place come under, like, attack or something, you know? Like, millions and millions of robots turn up to crashing through the gates. That'd be sweet.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Roderick says, so you left Dagger alive and didn't give them the weapons. Dagger's going to be back there in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
True, but she's lost her soldiers. You know.
Some of them.
Apparently that's all of them.
There wasn't very many soldiers.
No, but it's enough to threaten the village.
I suppose.
Oh.
Interesting is not the word. Concerning, yes.
One moment, Initiate. Knight Shin is in the middle of his report. Go on, Shin.
As I was saying, one of our patrols came across a raider storeroom. They were chased out, but not before sighting several crates with the Brotherhood insignia on them.
Those crates are for important assets. We haven't used them since...
Since that battle, let's not waste time with details. Considering the contents, it's imperative that we recover those crates from the raiders.
We have yet to establish a relationship with the people of Crater. It's possible that they are more agreeable than the other raiders we've encountered.
Are you seriously considering the idea of leaving those items in raider hands?
Let's discuss this later. We've kept the Initiate waiting long enough. Were you able to help the people of the retreat?
Yes, I was.
Excellent work, Initiate. You represented the Brotherhood of Steel admirably.
Do you care to explain how you managed to persuade a den of rabid blood eagles?
Nope.
The Initiate has not done anything to deserve your suspicion, Knight. A resolution without bloodshed is an ideal.
That armor in good shape.
Is there anything else to report?
Yeah, there is. Dagger also had a crate of Brotherhood weapons. But I could lie. I could lie and keep them. I confiscated them from her and bought them back.
The Blood Eagles, too. Did these crates have our insignia on them?
If our weapons have spread among multiple groups, that's a serious problem. The Initiate made the right choice in bringing them back to us.
I hope the villagers have other means of defending themselves.
See, Romani just said.
If we address the threat at its origin,
everyone else said.
there would be no need for them to defend
have
themselves,
a way to defend themselves.
which is exactly why we can't leave those weapons in raider hands.
I mean, the thing is, though, you can't allow civilians to have multiple barreled missile launchers.
not?
For the same reasons you can't in the real world.
Raiders, baby.
No, those are bad people.
Raiders, baby.
Bad people. Bad people.
Kill the Brotherhood.
No.
Yeet the settlers.
No.
Raiders first.
Where are these weapons originally?
We obtained them during our journey to Appalachia. Unexpected circumstances removed them from our possession.
You lost them. You lost them.
All the initiate needs to know.
I am the one answering
Shin.
questions here, Knight.
Yeah, Night Shin.
Yeah.
Suck it.
Night wrist. Shut up.
Good work,
Understood.
Initiate. You're dismissed.
There we go. Yeah, I do really like that Brotherhood Under Armor. I think that looks really
trust
cool.
you're adjusting the service.
Yeah, with like the
Brotherhood.
padded bits and stuff like that. But then one problem I have with the Brotherhood being in 76, and that is that, obviously these are the old ones, so it's fine. But prior to Steel Dawn, how did they get the logo?
Atlas to go the way of Fort Defiance.
What did they send the Appalachian Brotherhood like a PNG, you know, with the logo on it or something like that, you know, over well, the internet didn't exist, you know, how did they do it? They would just describe it on the radio. I had this idea that wouldn't it be cool if the Brotherhood logo was slightly different for the Virginian one?
Yeah.
Because they
They're
would
here
just
to protect the people. They'll learn that. in
yeah,
time.
it's like they had it described to them,
Yeah.
so it just looked a bit different. I thought that'd be sweet. But okay. So what time is it actually? How are we doing? It's pretty much time to wrap it up there, really. We don't have enough time to finish another quest, so we'll probably just wrap it up there. Everyone, this has been cool. This has been Steel Dawn. It's been really nice to stream with you guys again. As I said, we're going to get into the habit of streaming regularly because, obviously, normally when we stream, anywhere from like 150, 250 viewers. But obviously, because we haven't streamed in many weeks, it's been around 50 or so, which makes sense because YouTube punishes people. But we got to get back in that habit of just streaming regularly so we get our numbers back up. But anyways, thank you very much to all the Patreon people who help support this channel. You can go ahead and see all their names and stuff in the description, and you can see them going across the screen right now. And also, of course, many, many thank yous to all of the important YouTube members, the important members who help support the channel right here. You can see all the different variants that you can become a member yourself if you want to. Various different tiers, different prices, different rewards and stuff like that. And I do like the Steel Dawn update so far. I do like it. We do know it's short. We do know it's short, so that's fine. But as long as you know it's short, then it's not too bad. And there's still lots more cool stuff to come with this update. Like, we'll have that video showing the shelter which I made recently, which is pretty cool. And of course, there's also a bunch of other little updates in this as well. Like, they've changed how food works and stuff like that. But there's a bunch of other changes which this update has, which isn't just the main story content. But for now, I've been the final render, and you've been the audience. And who have you been?
PsykerGirl.
Okay, bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
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 Bye.